You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Sometimes dreams do come true, guys. Sometimes dreams do come true, but this is boxing. I take this news that I'm putting out here with a grain of salt. You know how things change from minute to minute, day to day, hour to hour. I'm going to keep putting that out there because that is the absolute truth when it comes to the sport that we all love. Now, I'm looking at this article here. It says here Salvador Rodriguez of ESPN Knockout reports that, get this, Canelo Alvarez's next fights will be Jamal Charlo in May. We kind of already knew that. But his fight in September won't be David Benavidez. It's going to be Terence Bud Crawford. Let me repeat that. Not David Benavidez. Terence Bud Crawford. Now, I did a video on Jaime Munguia's win just recently. I think it was yesterday. And I had come to grips that it was going to be Jamal Charlo. And I thought that David Benavidez would possibly be in September due to the pressure coming from the fans, coming from Canelo Alvarez's peers, and the promise that the WBC made on, enforcing that mandatory status for David Benavidez to get that fight with Canelo Alvarez. Now, lo and behold, we get this news here. Let me read his quote. Let me read Salvador's quote. He says, everything looks like it would be Jamal Charlo and Crawford for Canelo in 2024 in that order, said Salvador Rodriguez on X, talking about Canelo Alvarez's 2 fights this year in May and September. Now, you guys know he has a 3-fight deal. That completes the deal. Jamal Charlo, and if this is correct, Terence Bud Crawford. There is no David Benavidez on that deal there. Now, is he ducking David Benavidez? I'm going to talk about that in another video, but I'll say this. I thought this fight was far-fetched. Some of you guys probably know I said that in a previous video. I didn't think Canelo Alvarez would fight Terence Bud Crawford because he said in the past that he wouldn't get any credit for it. If he fought a welterweight coming up to super middleweight, he wouldn't get any credit for it. And a lot of people do believe that. Me personally, I don't believe that because I think Terence Bud Crawford is a special fighter. I think he's, an anomaly. And I talked about having the pound for pound king versus the best fighter on the planet. I talked about that, how big that would be. That would generate a lot of revenue. And I think that's why the PBC and Canelo Alvarez are probably entertaining this fight. But like I said, we'll talk about the David Benavidez stuff later. I know some of you guys are itching to say that he's ducking David Benavidez, and we will talk about that. But I got to be honest with you guys. The only way I was going to let that slide with the David Benavidez thing is if he took this fight with Terence Bud Crawford. I have that much confidence in Terence Bud Crawford to bring his A game to the fight, even though he's jumping up 3 weight classes to do it. I think it'll be a tough fight. I don't know who wins yet. I got to compare and contrast. If it happens, I'm going to put that out there. If it happens, but this is the only way I'm going to give Canelo Alvarez a pass on that. And if he does beat Terence Bud Crawford, I'm going to give him all the credit in the world. Terence Bud Crawford is the best fighter on the planet. Let that sink in for a minute. He's the best fighter on the planet. And if Canelo Alvarez is able to beat the best fighter on the planet, then he becomes the best fighter on the planet. So he's going to get all the credit from this channel here. But this is what's being reported, guys. Jamal Charlo in May, which we already knew, and probably or possibly Terence Bud Crawford in September. So you guys tell me what you think about this. Are you satisfied with it? Would you rather him face David Benavidez? Do you think it's unfair to David Benavidez? You guys let me know how you feel about this in the comment section. Before I go, though, I'm excited, guys. I'm extremely excited. And if this fight takes place, I'm definitely going to be there if it's possible. If it's possible, I'm going to this fight. But anyway, you guys let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.